All right, so we're going to look at another fundamental cause of pain, injury, and discomfort, and that is the curling of the left fingers. Now, curling refers to the tips of the fingers being pulled in. And what it does is it tightens the long flexor that runs from the tip of the finger to the bottom of the elbow, and it pulls it tight over the wrist, creating a lot of tension in the arm and the hand and the wrist. Now, for us as violinists, the most common reason we actually curl the fingers is because we see this straight string, and we see that we have long and short fingers, and we try and line them up with the string by curling them. Right? We tend to do this sort of thing because we're looking at a straight string. But actually, all that does is it means we have to move with a whole lot of tension in the arm, and it actually is one of the major causes of pretty serious playing-related injuries. So if we can't curl the fingers, what do we do? So if the fingers have to remain in their long and short relationship over the strings, then my forearm has to make little tiny adjustments to accommodate that. And this is what we call the in and the out motion for the left arm. So if I'm on my first finger and I don't curl my second finger, I have to make a very small adjustment down here so this finger can play with ease. And then I need to make another adjustment for my third finger so this one can play with ease. And the same with the little finger. And if you put your hand, and if you come and put your hand at the bottom of my arm, down here, come and put your hand under here, you'll feel that the arm is making these little up and down adjustments. If you put it down here without pressing on it, you'll feel.
Yeah.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we avoid the issue of trying to line the fingers up with the string by curling them this way. We add these little tiny in and out adjustments into the rotation. We actually hook them into the rotation so the finger can play in its best position and return to its curved position when it's not playing. So any questions on that? No? We're all good? Rachel's got a question. Come up and feel it. So,
you mean in is in that way, out is in that way?
It's actually floor ceiling.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm going to a longer finger, I'm coming out a little bit. Shorter finger, shorter finger. Longer, longer, shorter. Longer, shorter, shorter. You can feel that?
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the fingers are, in reality, in a long and short relationship over the strings. And all we need is a tiny forearm movement, this in and out movement from the forearm that accommodates that so the fingers don't have to curl or stretch. You know, I have to move in to play this little finger because he's shorter. Then I'm going to move out again to play the third finger because he's longer. Now, getting into how to make it work is a longer subject, right, and a more complicated training process. But just realizing that we don't have to curl the fingers and why we curl them is an important first step.